Made any friends yet, summer league? Or?
On my team, yeah, a lot.
Bit of a tough night for you guys, a very physical game out there. Coach said you guys maybe didn't have the energy you needed at the start of the game tonight.
Yeah, I mean they came out and they hit us right from the start. I think like 19 points in the first like 3-4 minutes, something crazy like that. They just got out to a real early lead, and it's tough when they do that because you have to play catch up from there on for the rest of the game, and they get their momentum going early. They see the ball go in early, then they have confidence the rest of the game too. So we put a lot of pressure on ourselves by doing that, but we fought back a little bit here and there, but it just wasn't enough.
Coaching staff can obviously do what they can there, but what do you guys have to say as a group and get with each other to kind of fix that as the game moves along?
Yeah, when we come out, we just have to start off playing basketball the right way, offensively and defensively. I mean, it was pretty quiet out there on the court to start the game. All of us, we weren't talking on defense, and they were setting really good screens. I mean, they came out aggressive and physical and hit us on screens and got a lot of openings, a lot of open looks. And then offensively, we were a little antsy, taking quick shots. And that leads to giving up an early lead. So just fixing a couple little things that end up, putting you in a deficit.
In a very short time, what have you learned about the NBA? Not much evidence, but in a short time, what are you learning?
Yeah, well, offensively, it's a lot easier when you slow down. I'm starting to see the space of the floor a lot better and finding the open guys. There's still a few plays out there where I think I got a little antsy, but it's human nature, and I'm trying to fight it right now. As a rookie playing in the first couple of games, just trying to fight that and play under control. And defensively, it's physical. You got to fight guys. You got to get through screens. I mean, the bigs, they really set great screens, and so you got to be able to fight through that and get into the ball. And if you're tired on defense, they find you. And then
early on, I think Swanigan might have got you, but the next time you avoided him. I mean, is it play to play there, where in your mind you're learning where everything's going to be?
Yeah, well, you got to adjust. Well, Swanigan, he set incredible screens all game long, like not dirty screens, just great physical screens. He was getting guys open, so he kind of caught me off guard with the first one. And then, second one, you either got to lock into the guy and push him out so you don't get hit, or jump under real quick. It's kind of knowing the scouting report, which is tough for us to do in a short amount of time, but you can get better at that when you know personnel better.
Both Coach and Tony talked about Coach specifically, that 4 years where you were at, you probably will not be fazed by much. I mean, the game is the one thing, but the other stuff, do you agree with that in terms of not being fazed about this?
Yeah, I've had a little bit of everything go on. I don't really mind it. I love playing the game, and all the other stuff, it doesn't really bother me. I don't think about it.
How important is it for you to stand your ground early, man, and show people I'm not standing for any of the BS? And I know it's summer league, but how important is that for you to establish that early, man, and show people that you will stand up for yourself?
I think it is. It's not necessarily important for league wide right now, but it's important for yourself. I have to set the tone with myself, where I have to know, playing in the NBA as a rookie, guys are going to be physical with you. They're going to come at you. They're going to test you and see what you got. And you're going to get beat. You're going to fail, but you got to come right back at them the next time and keep being physical. Keep playing your game. You can't back down. Once you back down, they see food, and they just go right back at you again. And so I'm trying to set the tone for myself now, so when it carries on to the regular season, I know what to do.
People might underestimate you because of the way you look and that you're a rookie and coming from Duke.
Yeah, I mean, that's how it is. I don't know if they underestimate me, but they definitely want to go at me, and so it's I've had that my entire life playing basketball, so I'm used to that. That's why I have the fight in me.
I know the basket didn't count, but when Isaac threw down on Zach Collins tonight, was that a jolt of energy for the team?
Yeah. That was nasty. I don't know how he just powered through everyone like that, but that gave us a little bit of energy on offense, because you saw guys jumping off the bench, and we started talking out there on the court more, and guys had a little pop to them, a little life. And I mean, little plays like that can help. I learned that at Duke. Coach is all about the momentum and energy, so little things like that can help.
How you're playing this summer league changed in any way what you plan to do during this offseason?
I mean, obviously I'll be with different guys, so you try to carve out a role. I mean, I'm joining a playoff team, so I got to carve out a role with the guys that they already have. But when I'm playing in summer league, I'm trying to play the right way still, don't take too many tough shots, just find the right guy, make the right pass. I try to do that early in the game with a lot of the kickouts, making a lot of extra passes, and because when you come and play for Coach Snyder, that's what he's going to want. He's just going to want you to play the right way. And I'm not going to come in off the bench and start forcing stuff up. I need to move the ball around and find guys. So I don't think it'll change that much, but obviously I got to carve out a role specifically with whatever 4 guys I'm on the court with.
In terms of what you're finding your strengths and weaknesses are right now, are you using that at all to figure out what you need to work on during the offseason?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you use this to kind of measure yourself up against some guys who have some experience in the league or some rookies who you know would be good in the league. You know, for example, like playing against Trae Young, like a top pick in the game, you know how he's going to be in the league. So you kind of use it to measure up and see what you need to work on. You know, I try to be really self-aware of my habits when I get tired out there.
What do you mean?
Like on defense, I have a habit when I'm tired, I stand up and my feet are flat.
Okay.
On offense, I'm not ready for the shot, and that's why I like airball shots like that, or that's why I get hit on screens. So I try to be really self-aware of that stuff so that in practice or in August, September, October, leading up into the regular season, I can have good habits out there when I'm tired, because you got a short leash as a rookie. You know, you don't have many mistakes to make.
Talk about the floor opening up a bit for you. Have you already noticed, even just in these 3 games that you've played this summer, kind of finding more reads and things making a little more sense to you in that way?
Definitely. I'm seeing more kickouts. It's starting to become instinctual when you see a guy on defense pull over, you know where the open pass is going to be. And if you take a quick look at that, you know where the next one's going to be if they rotate it over. So I think the reads are just becoming quicker. I don't have to think about it as much. And that's how I like to play. I don't like to think much out there. I like to be very instinctual. And so that's starting to come more and more.
Was the play at the end where he got tossed an example of you saying they're going to come at you? Are they going to test you? Or is that you just getting caught up with them?
I mean, did I do it?
No, that's what
I think, I mean, people are going to come at me, yeah, and Wade had a great game, and I don't know what it was, but that's what happens. The game is physical. Plays like that happen when guys get tangled up. There's really not much more to it. No one's going to go out there and fight or anything. It's just you get tangled up.